Hello, I'm attorney Paul Whalen with Afford Law. At Afford Law, we practice criminal and family law throughout Massachusetts. We use a sliding scale fee based on our client's income, so the less you make, the less we charge. On today's episode, we want to look at the question of child support and visitation, or what's now called parenting time. Sometimes the question comes up, can I refuse to allow my ex to have visitation or parenting time with my child if child support has not been paid or is in arrears? The simple answer is no, you cannot do so. There are child support and parenting time are two separate issues. Even though somebody else might not be paying you the child support that's been ordered, you cannot legally refuse to allow your child to have visitation or parenting time with that person. The theory behind it is that the courts want the children to have relationships with both parents. Anything that gets in the way of a child having time with one parent, bonding with that parent, and so forth, is going to be viewed very negatively by the court, unless there's good reason, of course. If there's abuse or substance abuse issues or whatever, that's something different. But if everything is okay, the parent is not unfit or dangerous or anything like that, neglectful. If it's just an issue of payment of child support, someone cannot be refused visitation with their child because child support has not been paid or has been paid but not to the full extent as been ordered. However, you can, if child support is behind or is not being paid at all, you can go to court to ask for a contempt hearing and claim that that person is in contempt of court. Contempt of court just means that the person is willingly not obeying a court order. So you go before the court and you say, Judge, this person is supposed to be paying me X amount per week, and I'm not getting any, or I'm only getting half of it, or whatever the case may be. A judge may decide that that person is in fact in contempt and order them to pay the arrearage, as well as to bring it up, to bring it up current. They could adjust parenting time at that point. The judge could do that, but a party, you, cannot do that on your own. Similarly, if your ex is refusing to let you have parenting time or visitation with your child, and if there's a visitation schedule that's in place, parenting time schedule that's in place, you cannot withhold child support because you're not seeing your child. And the thought behind that is that the money for child support is for the child. It's not for your ex. So you cannot punish the child because from your point of view, you're not getting to see the child as is ordered. If the person is denying you visitation and parenting time as per the order from the court, you also can go before the court in a contempt proceeding to have the judge rule yes or no, that person is in contempt by not allowing you to have your rightful visitation and parenting time with your child. So that's sort of the short version of parenting time and visitation. Again, at Afford Law, we are offering our services in criminal and family law throughout Massachusetts, typically at a reduced rate. So let's face it, attorneys are expensive. What we're trying to do is we're trying to address what's called the justice gap. That is, the people who don't qualify for court-appointed attorneys, they're working, but they don't have enough money to go out and hire an attorney on the open market. We use a sliding scale based on our client's income. So depending on how much money you make, how many people are in your household, we would assign a certain hourly rate based on that. And typically it's significantly less than the going rate in the market. We're trying to make ourselves as affordable as possible because we are on a mission to represent all those folks who would otherwise be unrepresented. And the issues in front of involving family law or criminal law are so important that we believe strongly that you should be represented by an experienced attorney in your corner protecting your rights. So if you have any questions, please feel free to contact us at affordlaw.org. Please go on to that website, book a free virtual appointment. It's absolutely free. There's no obligation, and there's no you won't have to enter any financial information, credit card information. We'd be happy to answer any questions that you might have. At Afford Law, we're making justice affordable. Thank you.